Well, I'll be damned.
Howdy, guys.
We're back. Back from what should be the grave for a lot of my thoughts about what would happen so far. But I look at our Patreon and you guys are still here. And that's overwhelming, really.
Yeah. Even if you have switched over to free, like, we totally get it. And I just want to apologize for dropping off the face of the earth without, telling you guys what's going on.
It's been a lot,
Because we didn't
actually.
know what was going on. So we didn't really have any way to articulate what was going on.
I tried a couple of times, but I didn't like the way that those videos turned out, and it felt like kind of like it would
Putting a
be
Band-Aid
way
over it or
too,
something.
no, not like that, but just like way too ominous
Oh, yeah.
to just appear without you,
Yeah.
because you weren't like on your deathbed.
All right, guys. So, my health has been really screwed up since I got really sick in 2020 with what everyone got sick with, right?
Yeah.
But here, the past month, it's really been kind of like, I've not said this out loud, but it's been pretty scary.
It's been really, really scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll put this on Patreon. I probably won't put it on YouTube, but it got so bad that I'm having speech problems. I couldn't speak right for 3 days.
Like she spoke like Tarzan. It
Me
was,
want food.
but
Like-
just like broken speech and
Yeah.
that's when it really scared me. That's when I started getting scared because seeing your person who Nikki will tell you what she thinks, okay? She will tell you what she thinks. And just seeing her struggle and not be able to say what's on her mind. And, I have an aunt who had a really bad stroke and her speech will be affected for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
But she's much older than Nikki. And just, it's hard because I can't feel how you feel. But when that started happening, I was like, fuck.
It's something that you can't look over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad a lot of the time, but I just kind of push through it.
Yeah.
But that was scary.
Yeah, it was.
And it could happen again tomorrow. We don't know.
Yep.
I went to the ER the day before it happened because I wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
And I got a good old $800 bill out of it and absolutely zero answers. That was a horrible experience. They couldn't even give me a bag of saline because they just were not good at their jobs, unfortunately.
It was a really horrible experience, which I'm sure many of you, everybody goes through stuff in life, and I'm sure a lot of you have dealt with really poor experiences in some kind of healthcare facility.
Yeah.
It was one of those.
So then because I was trying to avoid missing work, so that was on
Yeah.
a Saturday. I went to my regular doctor on a Monday, and thankfully my speech problem was still an issue while I was in the office. Otherwise, I don't know that they would have taken it as seriously as they did. But I have 4 MRIs scheduled, 1 on my brain and 3 on my spine. And then I'm going to be getting in contact with a neurologist. And I found out today that the one that I want to go to is covered by my insurance. So
Awesome.
That's good. I just don't know the wait time on that because it's been 2 weeks since I went to the doctor and they still haven't even tried to book an appointment with him. So
Right.
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm just struggling through it, and I can talk and I can think, but there's sometimes where I can't, and I'm still working a full-time job. Chad is still working a full-time job.
Well, you guys don't know that I just started a full-time job at the end of April. So I'm a few weeks in now, and it is a very serious job. It's a very hard job, and it is the biggest accomplishment of my life thus far outside of being an entertainer for you guys, because I put this shit on my resume and it helped me get this job. So all of you guys supporting us through, you know, the lockdown and everything that came after that up to this point, we both felt like we owed you an explanation
absolutely.
as to where we've been, what the hell has been going on. Our full-time jobs have made shit like really difficult as far as time is concerned to do this, but that wasn't gonna in the plan to prevent us from doing this. Nikki falling ill made it impossible.
Womp womp.
It made it to where we had to focus on, is she gonna be okay? Can she speak? Like, it was that serious. So
Yeah, and it's a lot of work.
just know that, like, we haven't forgotten about you guys, and you obviously haven't forgotten about us,
Yeah, we
which
really
is like
appreciate it.
awesome, because you have every right to.
Yeah.
So we're going to do what we can. The plan is to try and get something out every week on here. You know, we haven't really discussed what we're going to do with the tier structure, but I think there should probably be some changes made so that it's more accessible to you guys, especially the people who've stuck around just to be here. We want to give you guys something too. So maybe we can figure that out, and any suggestions as to what you would like in that regard are very welcome. I know some of you guys are just so kind that you want to contribute to us because that's what you're wanting to do. But I can understand those of you who are frustrated because you're here not just to support us, but you want something back out of it. That's supposed to be the deal, right?
That's what it is. And don't think that we were just like, nah, whatever. Like,
no, we've been stressing about it
all the time. It's like, oh shit, the Patreon. And it's like, I literally cannot get out of bed.
Yeah.
You know,
I stress about it a lot, guys. I stress and I think about, like, no matter how big my accomplishments in life will be. I was just talking to Nikki about this last night. I was sad because I miss the connection that I have with you guys. So, let's get back to it as much as we can. Today's a pretty good day. We're able to get on here and do this video. So be looking forward to more of that, and let us know. Like, we may have like one day a week that we can do this. What would be special enough for us to do on that day?
I know that we're going to continue doing Dragon Ball.
Yeah, we got to finish Dragon Ball, but it won't last forever.
Yeah, and I want to do more than just Dragon Ball.
For sure.
And I want to do what I can. So, yeah, suggestions. I think there was a point where it wasn't that we were doing too much, it's just we were doing too much for what we were able to handle.
Just the two of us,
Just the two of us.
Without, we
it
don't
was
have
really hard.
Well, we had Quinn helping us for a little while, and that was when we were able to put out a lot more.
Yeah.
But when it's just me and you, it's a lot to ask, especially with our full-time jobs. I work 11 hours a day pretty much, so just know that none of this has been out of not caring about you guys, because we do.
Yeah.
And miss you guys. Glad to be here on camera in front of all of you who've supported us, even when you were doing it just because. Yeah. Thank you so much, and just be looking forward to some more stuff. We're going to be putting out some more Dragon Ball, and you now that you can speak, you want to say something?
Yeah, no. When I was able to speak again normally, I was like, fuck, shit. Because, like, there was one day where I was, like, really not well, but I pushed through to go to work anyway.
Yeah.
And my speech was still really not good, but it was getting better. And I got really pissed off at something, and I was like, shit. And I was like, oh, man, fuck my life. I can't even cuss when I'm mad now.
Learn sign language, and
no,
just
literally,
sign it
like,
really
I
hard.
will. I will just, like, choose to just...
Nikki will find a way to yell at me through sign language.
I will be cussing people out with my hands if I have to.
Yeah.
I just really appreciate you guys, and I totally understand if you need to switch over, do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna be doing the best that I can, but I can't promise anything. So.
And I just want to say, from my side, that I'm so glad that you're doing better and getting to see you and hear you and love you the way that I know you is something that like you don't understand what that is until you don't have it for a little while.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I love
no.
you.
I'm not gonna get all teary-eyed and stuff. I've been trying to just completely avoid thinking about all of the possibilities because there are no answers except for ruling out big, scary diagnosis that I don't want to think about. That maybe would make me not able to speak, not able to do this. Maybe not able to walk one day. Let's not think about it too much.
I really feel like as long as your facial muscles work, you will be one of the best reactors that there are. You're really good at this. Yeah. So, thank you guys. We really missed you, and we're going to be doing as much as we together can. So, we will see you soon.